Hello, good people of YouTube. It's Tuesday, December 16th, 2014, and I'm your host, Wolf Tiger, with another fine episode of The Things That Make You Go, the series that takes an editorial, and sometimes sarcastic, look at the realm of video games and technology. Well, we've got an interesting one for you today. It turns out there was a Transformers team-based MMO that I didn't know about called Transformers Universe. Unfortunately, it was just announced today that it was closed down in beta. That's right, the game never saw release, and it's already announced that it's closing its doors. Let me get you some details on this story. Team-based PC MMO Transformers Universe is shutting down, publisher Jagex announced Tuesday on a blog post on the game's website. Jagex confirmed that the decision to close Transformers Universe was made together with license owner Hasbro. Moving forward, Jagex will focus on its own IP, such as RuneScape, while Hasbro said it plans to pursue alternative digital gaming opportunities, including the recently announced Transformers Battle Tactics for mobile devices. If there are any staffing issues that arise from this additional level of restructuring, then we will discuss them with the parties concerned first and foremost, a Jagex representative told Games Industry International. As ever, we will make any possible outcomes public, but only at the appropriate time. The shutdown of Transformers Universe begins today. As part of the move, all players who purchase the Founders Pack, as well as those who bought Relic Bundles and Starter Packs, will receive refunds. On top of that, the game is no longer accepting new players. Transformers Universe will close once and for all on January 31st, 2015. You can read a full goodbye note to the fans at the game's website. Well, this announcement makes me sad for a couple reasons. First off, I'm gonna geek out a little bit here, because I'm a kid of the 80s and a huge Transformers fan. So how can you go wrong with a Transformers MMO? I mean, seriously, the series was one of the best cartoons of all time, and of course of the 80s. And now we have Transformers movies, so it's actually becoming more and more popular again. So how can you actually miss out with an opportunity like this? After all, it's the Transformers, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Starscream, and he's managed not to actually reach the launch date? That's pretty sad. I mean, come on, this is Transformers here. Secondly, I'm sad because I never knew about it. I never had the chance to give the game a try and see if it was worth the risk. I mean, how can you do that? A Transformers game that nobody knows about. That's pretty sad, especially with that popularity in mind that the Transformers franchise has generated and maintained over the last 30 years. How can you have a game that nobody knows about? That's the only reason that it's flopping right now, because very little people actually knew about it. And now, here we are with an MMO that never actually came out. Its servers are shutting down before launch. And that leads me to another sad point. All too often, over the last decade, we've seen hundreds and hundreds of MMOs flop early on, just after launch or before, all because it didn't receive the same kind of backing or publication that it deserved. And this is no different. I mean, this is Transformers here. We're not seeing a major, serious AAA MMO here that had all kinds of publication. No, we have a game that hardly anybody knew about that just didn't get the attention or the effort that it deserved. To have an MMO almost come out, but not, is the saddest thing of all. Because can you imagine how great it would have been to have a Transformers MMO from a AAA production? I mean, look how vast the universe is. Vehicles, creatures, technology, spacecraft, they've done it all. To have that openness that you'd be able to create your robot from any of those templates and more just boggles the mind. And unfortunately, we'll probably never see an actual high-value Transformers MMO because it's so much of an investment. Because let's be honest here, it takes a whole lot of time, money, and effort to even see an MMO reach launch, much less sustain it with a good amount of content and a customer base that can be fickle at best. I mean, how many of us have played MMOs that just ran out of steam right away because there wasn't a good amount of content provided at launch and a steady stream of content after that? It's the bane of many MMO players. So if this game saw troubles in either one of those areas, it was doomed from the start. And that does truly make me sad, because I, for one, would have really been excited to play a Transformers MMO. As always, we'll keep our eyes open and see what happens next. That's all for now. Peace out.